We begin these lectures with an autobiographical statement. I gave you my experience with the world of grants, and I asked you to think about your experiences with literacy. But now at the end of the course, we're sort of on the same terms, aren't we? You've prepared a proposal, and hopefully, by the end of this course, you'll have submitted it to an agency. Time allowing, perhaps you'll even gotten a response back. What have you learned from the world of grants? These are comments that I used in the earliest lecture that I gave, an attempt on my part to link personal and professional goals. So, what have you learned from the process? Has, for example, the persuasion worked? Has it just been, for its own sake, talking dogs off of meat wagons, or have you actually tried to make some poetry work for you? Has your work truly been meaningful? Has the persuasion been directed at a worthy aim? What have the dollars really bought? Certainly some resources that you may not have had before, but did the dollars function to advance knowledge? Did the dollars get what you wanted them to get truly? If not, why didn't they? And if they did, how can more dollars be gained for the same purpose so that knowledge may continue to be advanced? What have you learned from complexity, from the difficulty of putting the grant together in the first place? Are there things that, again, went poorly, because those are the things very often that you'll learn the most from? And what secondary opportunities have arisen? Especially new networks, new collaborators. We talked often in these lectures about the pursuit of the good, the proper, the virtuous, the just, about our ethical considerations. Let me end the course with an ethical imperative by using the works of a philosopher, James Rachels. Rachels argues that what we must be is a conscious moral agent in our work. This is one who's concerned with the interests of everyone impacted by what you do, who sifts facts and examines their implications, who accepts principles of conduct after looking at them carefully to make sure they're sound, who's willing to listen to reason, and this is so painful even when it means that earlier convictions have to be revised, and who finally is willing to act on the results of the deliberation. Ultimately, you've used a very powerful force. You've used rhetoric to persuade. It rests with you throughout the process, and after the process is over, to operate ethically, to operate as a conscious moral agent. Good luck.